Hey everyone, it's your host, Colin. Welcome to the Husky Howl, your go-to podcast for Central Middle School.
And I'm Kaylee. In today's episode, we will talk about middle school advice and tips. Whether you're dealing with class projects, friendships, or just trying to figure out who's sitting where at lunch, we've got you covered.
So grab your earbuds, kick back, and let's get into today's episode of the Husky Howl.
Hey there, future stars. Welcome to your very own guide to navigating the wild, wonderful world of middle school. Whether you're tackling your first big project, surviving gym class, or trying to figure out what's cool, hint, it's you, I've got some advice that'll make these years a lot more fun and a whole lot less stressful. Middle school is like a big adventure, filled with new friendships, new challenges, and new chances to discover who you are. Sometimes it might feel like it's a little overwhelming, but don't worry, you're not alone. We've got some advice from our teachers here at Central who felt the same. Ready? Let's dive in. Have you ever wished you could go back in time and give yourself advice? Well, we asked some of the staff at Central Middle School this question. What advice would you give to your middle school self? Here's what they told us. Some advice from our 7th grade social studies teacher, Miss Hicken, is to be nice to others and to yourself. Life is hard enough. Don't be a jerk. While Miss Mason, our 7th and 8th grade Spanish, ELA, and careers teacher, advised her former self to balance academics with social life, doing too much of one area and neglecting the other is something you may regret as an adult. Miss Austin Kopp, our school psychologist, thinks you should ask for help, even if you don't know what specifically you need help. Tell an adult you need help. Mr. Mattingly said, give the same effort in school that I give in my sports and refuse to accept less than my best. A truly inspiring quote. And our SBP and Family Consumer Science teacher, Miss Oliveri, advises you to don't try so hard to fit in. And to end us off on a good note, we have Mr. Cosgroves. Don't stand on the tables in Mrs. Dvorak's home ec class, and stop talking so much. You don't even know what you are saying half the time. Don't be afraid to make friends and say yes more than no to new things.
What do you think is the most stolen food in the world? If I told you cheese was the answer, would you be surprised? I was. Thieves hope to cash in on the rising prices of cheese around the globe. And now you know. 4, 3. Hi, my name is Abdullah.
And I'm JC. Today we're here in the Husky House studio with our 6th and 7th graders.
Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Alexis. I'm in the 6th grade.
Hello, my name is Oliver and I'm in the 6th grade.
And my name is Marquisi and I'm in the 7th grade.
So, Makisi, what did you expect to experience in middle school?
I thought it was going to be a lot easier from what my 6th grade teacher told me. She said it would be really hard and to expect a lot, but I did expect a lot and nothing really. It's an alright experience.
Alexis, what are some tips you have for navigating drama?
So I would say just don't involve yourself in it, and if somebody tries to get you into all that, then I just back away from the conversation. Oliver, what do you know that you wish you had known on the first day of school?
I wish I'd known to bring a big bag, because there's so many things that it's really hard to hold, like your computer. It's hard to bring your computer to every single class without something to hold it in. So I would recommend a book bag or something that you can zip up.
What advice would you give to next year's new middle school students?
I would tell them, try your best just to get all your work done, because if you don't, then homework is a pain. Because I've done it before where I've just been sitting there for an hour trying to finish up all the homework that I missed in class.
Hey Huskies, The yearbook is only $25 for a soft cover and $30 for a hardcover until the end of the semester. Our first day back in January, however, the price will go up by $5 each. If you want to get your yearbook now, make sure to take your order form home and purchase it before it goes up.
Makisi, how have you been adjusting to middle school life?
It's not really that hard to memorize. I took one look at my paper and I instantly knew where to go. It took me a day or two to get used to it though.
Alexis, what advice would you give to next year's new middle school students?
I would say just pay attention in class, and you don't really need that many friends because the only time you're really going to be hanging out with them is if you need somebody to sit with at lunch or if you're in the same class as a friend. But grades are like really all that kind of matter.
Hey Huskies! We're searching for student work to feature on the up-and-coming Husky Howl episode. It could be anything, including poetry, a short story, or even music. The submission form is coming as a Canvas assignment.
Oliver, what's your favorite part of the school day?
I think it's gym. Like, it gives my brain a break. I feel like all the other subjects, you really have to think about things. But in gym, you just get to run around. Even though in gym, you do have to work hard because you have to do, like, push-ups and wall sits and sit-ups. And it's not easy. And you have to run laps. So I would say that gym is probably my favorite.
How about you, Alexis?
My favorite part of the school day might be, I like all, cause it's like pretty calming, and you can, and most of the time only on Wednesdays or like when you can like really do anything you want and just hang out, and it gives you a lot more chance to do like maybe missing assignments or like maybe school activities, like if you want to draw the cover of the yearbook or something. But yeah, that's probably it.
And you, Makisi?
My favorite part of the day is lunch, because I'm a really big person and I like to eat, but it's not also about like eating and getting your food. It's about like socializing with all your friends, and it's like once you get like into like a deep talk, then it really gets personal. Like, I really like that about lunch.
Thank you for joining us. We hope all our listeners learn a little more about the middle school life through this podcast. And stay tuned for the next episode of the Husky Howl.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of the Husky Howl. We'll be back next month with our holiday edition. Stay tuned.